Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Personal Development with Doctor, and I'm super duper excited to be doing another episode. You welcome to the week of endless possibilities. Welcome to another time for amazing content that I will bring your way. As most of you know, ASU has finally called their strike. I know the strike is conditional, but it's still a good thing that the strike has been called off because more. It's been 5 years I've been chasing this LLB, and I've still not bagged the degree. But oh well, I thank God that the strike has been called off. I just pray that the remaining issues that get resolved by the federal government and the academic body will be resolved soonest, so that a baby girl come back and learn degree. All right, guys. So this is another exciting episode or another exciting video that I'm going to do for you guys. And this week we're going to get a little bit emotional. We're going to go into the nitty gritty of success, personal development, and all you can think about. So don't go anywhere. This is PD with me. Stay tuned, guys. All right, welcome back, guys. Like I said, we're going to be doing a whole lot of emotional talk for today's episode, and it's going to be a bit lengthy, but trust me, the next few minutes is going to be worth every time you spend watching this video. I promise you that. So this week, I'm going to be talking about reasons why you should give up. Yeah, I know you're surprised. So this will be encouraging you not to give up and chase your goals. Well, I have to highlight the bad things, or should I say the negative part, so that you can see the good that the positive part comes with. I mean, if I don't highlight the negative part of things and tell you, oh, this is how it is, or this is how people feel, you might question why you feel the way you feel. And trust me, it's totally normal. I mean, success, as the word is not something that comes easily. Achievements of your goals and your dreams, your PDP, doesn't come as easy as we make it sound, as personal development coaches make it sound. It takes time, it takes process, it takes patience, it takes resources, it takes a lot of things for you to put in your mind into something, work on it, and eventually that thing comes to you. It takes quite a lot of time. But now, there are times along the road where you feel like, I shouldn't be doing this. In fact, let me just, after all, heaven is the goal. So at the end of the day, when I get to heaven, God will not even ask me, what were you doing? What were you doing on earth? Or what was your job? Were you successful or not? Now, success is a very relative term. Success is defined per person, per individual. My level of success to me might not be success to another person. There are people that are 20 or higher than me in age, and they've gone way beyond. I mean, I was scrolling through LinkedIn this morning, and I saw that a 12-year-old British Nigerian girl had passed. I think it was further mathematics quiz or competition or scholarship program like that, and I'm like. 12 years. What was I 12 years? I don't recall doing anything concerning that. And at that level, that girl is quite successful to have actually achieved that feat. And to me, success at my level is different from someone that is another age, or someone who is my age but has done either, that hasn't really done the things I've done or has done better than I have. Success is a very relative term. So when you're in this race to become the better version of yourself or the best version of yourself, and you keep asking yourself, what I'm doing, is it correct? Is this how I'm supposed to live my life? What is the next step to take? There are definitely reasons why you need to just pack up your bag and fold it and be like, no, I'm not doing this again. And the very first reason is self-doubt. Self-doubt is happens to everybody. There are times when the things you're working on, the thing you're doing, you just ask yourself, is this really what I want to do? Can I do this? Am I able to do this? Can I really achieve this thing? Or am I just chasing, wild game? Or am I just trying to fool myself and think I can do this? What makes you think you can't? Right? Steve Harvey, as most of us know, he said something on one of his shows that when people ask, why me? That they shouldn't be asking the question, why me? Or why is it me that this thing is happening to? Why is it me that each time this thing happens to me? Why me? You should be asking yourself, why not me? I mean, if a good thing happens to you, why not you? If a bad thing happens to you, why not you? It's all part of the great process. That is why it is very fundamental that the very first thing you change about yourself when you're talking about personal development is your mindset. This mind is very tricky. It's the most powerful thing any human being has, your mind. Your mind, your heart, whatever it is that even the Bible says we should guard our heart because out of it flows matters of life. That's to show you how important it is to have the right mindset. Because if your mind is full of doubt, negativity, oh I can't do this, you're always pessimistic, it can't work out, it would definitely not work out because once you've casted that doubt on yourself, you begin to find yourself doing things you ought not to do. You find yourself doubting every process, second guessing everything. And most times in life, you just have to move head on. Like you don't even need to question yourself. You just need to do it and see what the result comes out for. I mean, anytime I feel like I'm not doing something I should be doing, or there's a certain level of doubt that surrounds any project I'm doing, I just tell myself I'm going to do my best and leave the rest of God. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If it does work out, congratulations to me. But I can't keep sulking and putting some form of negativity. Oh, I can't do it. I'm not sure I can do it. I'm just a 20-year-old girl. This is not for people my level. I cannot, I just can't do it. I'm not smart enough to. My dear, try first. It's better. Yeah, it's better you try and fail than to live the rest of your life regretting why you didn't try that thing. Avoid self-doubt. Self-doubt is one of the reasons why people give up. And I'm telling you, self-doubt is not good. It's not good for you. Work on your mindset. And what's the second thing that is the reason why people give up or why you should give up as a person? Making unrealistic goals. Unrealistic goals. Unrealistic goals. You're making a plan for your life. Good and fine. You watch the personal development of Victoria. I've talked about you having your PDP, your personal development plan, and then you decide to go and draft out a plan, and you're making very unrealistic goals that you cannot achieve in a particular time frame. That's wrong. In your path to personal development, you must, that is why it is important that you know your swords, your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. What is your strength? What makes you unique? I'm very good at public speaking. It's not something I've never, okay, no, let me not say I've never. I've really never taken too much time before I started speaking. I didn't take too much time to train myself. It's recently I started attending TEDx talks, following public speakers to ensure that I, fix my flow and talk and speak and stuff like that. Do you understand? But it wasn't something that I just woke up one day and like, you know what, I want to start training myself. So that's one unique strength I know I have. I'm able to talk to people, I'm able to speak in the crowd. There are people that stage fright will not even let them say hello in public. What are your weaknesses? What are the opportunities available to you? What resources do you have? Right? What would I say my weaknesses? My weakness is financial management. I really don't know how to manage money. It's one of the things that I'm really, really working on, part of my personal development plan, working on managing my finances very well. But imagine if I know that my weakness is managing finances, all right, and then I am dealing with a financial program that I know I haven't dealt with my weakness, I haven't even worked on it, and I'm dealing with a financial program that would threaten my ability to deliver. And I'm telling myself, you know what, I'm going to achieve this in 1 week, 2 weeks. That is very unrealistic because there are certain traits and habits you have that might hinder your, actualization of your plan or your goal that you have. And the sooner you understand that, the better for you because you can lie to people. You can lie to people. There are just two people you can lie to: yourself, God, and yourself. God sees you, and you can't lie to yourself. I mean, you could be telling people that, oh, you've achieved all of the greatest feats, and deep within you, you know that you've never done such a thing in your entire life. So stop making unrealistic goals. Make goals after you've examined your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats, resources available to you. Then you sit and plan your life and make reasonable goals that you would achieve within a particular time frame. Now, what's the third reason that people give up or why you should give up? I mean, having listened to this reason, you should convince yourself that, you know what, I should just give up. This is the third reason. Fear of failure. God, I really don't know how to emphasize this particular part, but fear of failure is not devil inclined. People always say, oh, you have fear of failure, it's the devil. The devil is speaking to your heart. Yes, the devil obviously will put some doubts in you, when you're trying to be all good and achieve the things God has set for you. But when it comes to your personal development, your career growth, your financial stability, people are scared of failing, and so they don't even try at all. You're scared that if you work on that PowerPoint, your boss might not like it and then throw out your PowerPoint, and you feel this, you start all over spiraling in your own, condemning yourself and telling yourself you're not good for anything, or you can't do it. Fear of failure is, to me, it shouldn't even exist, because failure is part of your success story. If you don't fail, my dear, there is nothing you can. There is no success story, because what is success if you don't have tribulations along the way? What is your success story if you cannot say you had rejections from different people, but you still moved on and made it? Let me share a very funny story. A couple of weeks ago, I got an international award, my first international award. I got recognized by the Federation of African Law Students for my contributions and my dedication to the growth of law students across Africa. And it's really exciting because I got my first international award at the age of 20. I feel like I've made it. I feel so excited about this particular feat. But let me tell you something about it. I was supposed to go to South Africa to receive this award. And so before then, I was like, can I really go? Do I have the financial capability to go? I started planning, putting things in place. So my parents were like, okay, and we'll give you our blessings. You can start planning. I got my international passport and then went to the office. My beloved, they didn't give me the visa. Oh well, they didn't give me the visa, obviously. So I couldn't go for that program. I felt so bad. I didn't eat for days. I was so angry that I couldn't go to South Africa to receive the first international award of my life. It was like a big thing I wanted to achieve, right? And aside that, there was a plan or emotion that I was going to anchor this conference. And so while preparing for that, I was very scared. I'll be addressing over 100 African law students from different parts of Africa, and spiraling and organizing and coordinating the conference. I was so scared that I had to tell the organizers that I don't think I can do it. I know I'm very good with public speaking. I know I'm very good with hosting events, but I was so scared of going on stage and flopping. And to me, it was more like, oh, you already have a reputation of that you're good at doing something. Why do you now want to spoil it by going to go and flop in front of a larger crowd? It was crazy. I just had to turn it down. And to tomorrow, aside the fact that I really didn't go for the conference due to the visa issues I had, I feel that I regret having turned down that opportunity. I actually regret saying, oh, I'm so sorry, I can't do this. I'm too frightened or too scared to do it. It would have been better if I had gone there, rehearsed, done all the things I needed to do to prepare for the conference, and then go and do my best. But when you sit down before the deed even happens and you tell yourself you can't do it, oh no, I'm not sure I can do it, I'm not sure I'll be able to achieve what I want to achieve, that fear of failure would make you lose out on opportunities, make you lose out on things that you ordinarily shouldn't lose out on. So please, don't be scared to fail. Failure is part of it. There are countless rejection emails I received from different organizations. Don't be scared or don't be frightened or don't tell yourself you cannot achieve what you want to achieve. It's not even possible. Having not gone to SA, right, I still had the opportunity to win an essay competition, a mood competition I had done. And then the award ceremony was almost the same week with the program. And I'm like, you win some, you lose some. That's basically the principle of life. You can't win it all. Yes, there are people that have lots of grace and anything they put their hands in, to just get it one time, two times, and stuff like that. But trust me, those people have times where they have been down, when they have been rejected by people. That doesn't mean that they are a failure. It only means that what hasn't killed them has only made them stronger. So now, what's the next thing that can make you think, oh my God, I need to give up, I can't do this anymore? Impatience. A lot of us are very impatient. We're eager to succeed. You don't let yourself go through the good process of being a professional or being successful. You just want to get into it right now. No questions asked. You don't even want to take out time and ask yourself, oh, do I have the ability to do this? You're very impatient about your success. Please, success is not something that happens overnight. It's not something that you sleep in the night and wake up in the morning and before you know. Jeff Bezos and Dangote and Beyonce, looking for top icons, Oprah Winfrey, Steve Harvey. I mean, Steve talks about his story all the time. Steve tells us how he used to sleep in cars, how he had his family take care of him. I mean, people tell you that they've gone through phases of their life before they become successful. Trevor, you know, Trevor just left the morning show. Trevor used to tell us about his story, so his family coming up and everything like that. That's to tell you that these successful people and icons we look up to, they've gone through a lot. I mean, do you remember the one time had told us about how her upbringing was, how growing up was, how she got to where she is today. And it goes far to tell you that success doesn't happen overnight. People put in the energy, they put in the resources, they put in the time, they put in the effort. So don't be impatient about it. Yes, you started out, you got rejected. You started out again, you got rejected. You started out, all your investment camps, you fell on the floor. In fact, you were going to give up full time. But then one stroke of miracle happens. But if you were so impatient that you just folded up everything, what, I'm not doing this again. Please, don't let impatience be the end of your success. Let it not even exist. Let all the parts of your life form a part of your success story. One day I'm going to stand and say, oh, I had done this at this age, I had done this at this age. There were times where I got rejected, there were times where I got accepted, there were times where I celebrated, I got my first award at 20, I got this, I got that, I got that. And people were like, oh wow, you really, your lifetime has really been worth it. But if I'm being impatient about my success, I would not be able to add value to the lives of people who are looking up to me or looking up to you. You might tell yourself that nobody's looking up to you, my dear. A lot of people are looking up to you. In fact, let's start from your parents. Let's start from your loved ones, your family members. They're looking up to you. They really want you to be the best version of yourself. So if you're not making efforts to be the best version of yourself, it's not just the you thing. You're not just disappointing yourself. You're disappointing the people around you. And while your life belongs to you, there's a reason why people coexist in the world. That's so that you can help others and add value to the lives of other people. So no pressure. But at the same time, please, if you can't do it for other people, do it for yourself. I'm sure you really want to see yourself be a star tomorrow and succeed. Now, having highlighted all this, things that reason why people give up, self-doubt, unrealistic goals, fear of failure, impatience, negative thinking, and the rest of it. This is why you should never give up. You are unique. This might sound like a motivational speech or something, but I'm telling you the gospel truth. You're unique and you have goals for yourself. You have plans for yourself. You have things you're set to achieve, values you're meant to dish out. So if at some point in your life you feel like everything is going too rough, too tiring, please take a step back, breathe, drink water, eat well, sleep, and go again. Don't just fold your paper, fold your books, pack your bag and like, I'm not doing this again. Take a step back, breathe, drink water, eat better food, and we do another and sleep, rest well. Then when you're out of that state, you go again, you would achieve better, because that moment where you were feeling so down, you had learned a lot of things. So now that you're going to start again, you're applying that knowledge and that skill set you've learned, and you're going to be better at what you're doing. And just on the side, this is like an encouragement to those students that are going back to school. Sorry, all students that are going back to school. Please don't let the workload feel like it's going to kill you. It won't kill you. Take it a step at a time. Start from your weakest subject, read. When you get tired of reading, please take a break, drink water, go back again, sleep, rest, go back again. Have discussion groups, discuss with people, reach out to people, reach out to your lecturers, ask questions. Because the honest truth is that you will get stressed about this next couple of months or weeks, because everybody's trying to push in all the 8 months we missed out into one semester, and it's going to be really hard on you as a student. But I'm encouraging you. This is just a part of when they'll be calling you more lawyer or more barrister or something like that. Please don't give up. Don't be too stressed. Don't be too hard on yourself. If things don't work out, don't be too hard on yourself. Take a break and go again. You're going to do better and better than you imagine. Alright guys, we've come to the end of today's video and I'm super duper excited to have done this with you. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in to Personal Development with Udo Victoria. It's an amazing time. Don't forget, don't give up because you are unique and you owe it to yourself to be the best version of yourself. Until next time guys, bye.